Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome, Aquarius, to Channel the Future Tarot. My name is Bella. Today we're going to do your death card reading. Don't be concerned, it isn't literal death. It's about rebirth and transformation, as we are in Scorpio season, and Scorpio represents the death and transformation. So, what a perfect time to do this. And I feel like collectively we're all going through a little bit of transition. So, this will be for the Sun and Rising and Venus signs of Aquarius. Take what resonates, toss the universe, what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. I am going to use a singing bowl. As I do so, take that deep breath in and exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. If you are new or returning to the channel, welcome. So happy to have all of you. Thank you very much for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. It means so much to me to see the channel growing. I truly can't express that enough, so thank you. All right, let's get started. Peace, love, health, and wealth, Aquarius. As I was meditating, we got a lot of energy. There's an immediate shift that is making you kind of beyond recognizable to people around you, but I feel like it's been a slow burn. It's been something that's happening beneath the surface. There's also a sense that that you're transforming like an ordinary situation into some sort of extraordinary breakthrough in some way. I feel like this is just a really powerful time. So, Aquarius, there is 13 cards in the spread, representing the 13 of the death card. Each card has a specific placement, and we will break that down as we go along, okay? For the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Aquarius. So the first card out represents past lessons, what you could be carrying into the future from the past, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Aquarius. So 8 cards will be tarot, and then the last 5 will be oracle. Okay. We will take them all out, and then we'll uncover them together. Future path, where your next cycle is kind of inviting you towards. What is inviting you towards for Aquarius? What is this next cycle inviting you towards? Okay, number 3 is the shadow. What is hiding within you that could need awareness? We all have a shadow, so don't be alarmed. I also kept seeing numbers 1, 13, 25, 32, 38, and 39. All right, 4th card is ancestral guidance, a message from Spirit, Aquarius. Okay, 5th is the present moment where you stand now. 5th, the present moment where you stand now. Okay, and the 6th, what to release, what no longer serves you. What to release, what no longer serves you. Okay, number 7 is clarity, what you don't see coming currently. Clarity, what you don't, Aquarius doesn't see coming. And lastly, your best path forward. Best path forward. Alright, the bottom of the deck, you do have the 10 of Cups in reverse. I feel like for some of you that's searching for that, way pick the fence, a happy life, that constant sort of sense of cycle there, that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The next 4 cards are going to come from 9, 10, 11, and 12 are going to come from the Earth and Bone Oracle. It is a deck about rebirth and transformation. Sun and Rising, Venus signs of Aquarius. I get 4 cards for Aquarius. And the last one will be from the White Oracle Healing. We'll read it from the book, from the passage from the book. It's been very resonating so far. Can I get 4 cards for Aquarius? Sun and Rising, Venus signs of Aquarius, please. Alexa, off. Okay, can I get 2 more cards for Aquarius, please? 2 more cards for Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, and we'll grab the last one from the White Light Oracle Healing. For Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Moon, Sons of Aquarius. Well, that did not take too well. And we got hit the floor way down there, so pardon me a second. All right. Jeez. Okay. Let's jump into the past lessons. What you could be carrying into the next cycle. We got that 5 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's that grief, despair, that sense of loss. You've got your back completely turned to the 2 Cups that are still remaining there. Part of this shift that's happening right now is one that is kind of, it's been, like I said, a slow burn. You're coming out of it. You know, you're trying not to become jaded in some ways. I feel like you're a little bit, you know, you're just wondering what the purpose of some things was. I keep hearing, what was the purpose? What was the purpose? So I feel like you're looking at something right now, but you're definitely taking an ordinary situation that would just be blasé, and I feel like you're going to turn it into something extraordinary if you put your mind into that right, you know, the right process there for yourself, Aquarius, okay? We do have that 8 of Wands coming out for you. That is fast-moving energy in terms of the path going forward. That's great. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's quick moving, being vigilant towards an opportunity. And I think that's what the next cycle is kind of, you know, inviting you towards, is something that is quick moving and, you know, going in, coming out of this year. I feel like you're going to start to see things and opportunities open up for you in a really different way. The shadow, it is around the 3 of Cups. What's hiding within you is that sense of celebration, you know, that sense of you're looking back and you don't feel like there was a lot to celebrate in some senses. I feel like you're looking back with a lot of, you know, looking at this, there's a sense of a 3 is a crowd, three's company. There's a sense, I keep hearing that was not maybe the best way. So you're looking at a situation where 3 people were involved, or something was there that was supposed to be celebratory that didn't end that way. I feel there's a strong sense of that there. The Hermit card coming out for you in terms of your ancestral guidance. That is a message from Spirit right now coming in. That's that Virgo energy kind of telling you to hermit down, some inner reflection coming out. And I feel like either you've been doing that or you're about to go into sort of that inner reflection where you're just going to isolate from everybody for a period of time just to get your bearings back and your thought processes and your head and heart on the same page, because I feel like you've been struggling to do so, right? This is something that you've been kind of keeping the lid on for some time, I feel like, for a lot of you. The present moment, like I said, there you are on guard. Where you stand now is very vigilant, on guard, almost protective of everything. You're almost feeling like you're on the attack, right? Anything that comes up to you, just like you're just ready to go. And that's because you could feel very like everybody's attacking you through this period, because they feel like you're almost unrecognizable, like I said at the beginning, in a sense where they don't understand this transformation that's happening within you. So you're almost feeling like you're being attacked, and that could push you into that isolation more so than otherwise, right? So what's released now is that Magician. So that sense of letting yourself, like, because it came out in reverse, but there's that sense of not understanding that you have the power to manifest and your dreams, but you have to put the steps in behind them, right? So this is an opportunity to see that it only doesn't take some wishful thinking. You're going to have to put those steps forward to manifest the goals and the dreams that you really want. And I feel like that is powerful energy for you if you can start to shift that energy and start to make those goals and those plans and start to work towards them. Look at that. The 10 of Pentacles is what you don't see coming. Clarity. That is better than that 10 of Cups over there. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is wealth, prosperity, abundance, and family legacy, which you're leaving behind. And I feel like that could be maybe what you don't see coming is that focus of, and 10s are endings and new beginnings. So there's a sense of one chapter closing and one opening again. And you're focusing on the legacy that you're leaving, the footprint that you've left on the here and now, in terms of children, grandchildren, work, and everything. You're looking at what was the purpose. I keep hearing, what was the purpose? So you could be questioning a lot of things right now. The best path forward is the Ace of Pentacles. I like that for you. Focus on money, wealth, a new opportunity coming in for you. Like I said, when you'll know the opportunity when it hits. And I feel like grab it and run with it. There is a lot of prosperity, and again, it's an immediate transform, like an ordinary maybe job or opportunity that you're going to turn into something extraordinary because you have the mindset or the skill set to do so. So if that's the case, jump on that bandwagon, okay? Let's take a look at these oracle cards. 42, success, blessings, and positivity, meadow. I love this for you. Like I said, once it's all coming in, things are going to start to shift and change, right? You're going to start to see the blessings and everything you worked hard for or trying to accumulate in the past, but you felt like you were getting the shitty end of the stick, I feel like is coming in for you in that way. 27, cage, freedom, release, and reclaiming your power. Absolutely. This transformation is getting you, you're not going to know what you want, what you don't want, and everything in between. What you're going to tolerate, what you're not going to tolerate in every situation. This is a very much, and that's why I said you're unrecognizable to people, because they're just like, whoa, who is this person? And you're like, man, I'm a person that shifted through all this bullshit and came out alive. 18, sorcerer, ambition, willpower, and creation for you as well. Like I said, you are shifting, changing. Your willpower is going to determine a lot of the success. You got to get up and stay up, and you got to keep going forward in that way. We've got 25, burrow. This is that hermit mode. Exhaustion, questioning motivations, and realignment. Until you're ready, don't go out there kind of balls to the walls here, Aquarius. Make sure you take that time to get some rest, recuperate, gather some inner calling, listen to your inner voice, maybe meditate, and get some of that information before you kind of go forward through this transformation. It'll be powerful and more important for you to do so. And the cliche, get lots of rest, drink lots of water kind of stuff. We have number 1, magnetism of arrows as your white light oracle healing message. And I will read that short passage for you. Trust in what your heart yearns for without concern about how it will manifest. Take steps toward that which moves your heart. Reach out for what your soul wants and needs. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, for only then can you be truly held. Take which appears out of reach or unavailable to you is closer than you realize. Like I said, that new opportunity is just around the corner. As you come out of this transformation, it's going to be like, bam, right in front of your face. And don't miss that opportunity because you're stuck in part of the past, right? It's time to let that go. It's served its purpose. Until next time, Aquarius, good luck and namaste.